We got a good one tonight, folks. Ant Edwards is just one game away from sending the King packing in tonight's winner-go-home matchup for LeBron and the Lakers. The Lakers fell to the Wolves Sunday night, 116-113, marking the sixth time in LeBron's career where he's been down 3-1 in the playoffs. His only comeback from that deficit once. Okay, Mad Dog. Hi, Monica. Welcome back.
I love this lavender, by the way.
Thank you, and I love the white.
Thanks, girl. Bring it in the spring.
Don't
even do that. Just because you're in here in person, don't start showing off. We do this.
We like your suit too,
Okay.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
We like your navy suit. We like your green sport.
Why did you look at me? I didn't say anything.
I'm just letting you know.
Stay on the right side of this, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't say. And the only time that he came from 1-3 down is when Draymond Green got suspended. That was in the finals.
The stimulus package. The stimulus package given by
That's
what I call it, the stimulus package.
Do you believe the Lakers can come back from being down 3-1?
I don't completely trust the T-Wolves. That team last year had a lot of trouble there with Dallas. They had Denver dead. They had to go win a Game 7. Minnesota, no, they're good, and they got some experience. But I think the Lakers will definitely win tonight. And Game 7, you have to give them the advantage at home. And they almost won Game 3 and 4 in Minnesota. I mean, they easily could have won the game the other day. As JJ said, missed 2 layups. Maybe they should have caught a foul on Doncic, on the trip with Doncic, which would have given him a couple of free throws at the end of the game. So I definitely think the Lakers, I don't think Houston's coming back. And and they have home court. I don't think they're coming back. Lakers have home court too. I definitely think the Lakers can win this series. Now, I definitely think they're going to win. Well, they're going to win. I feel very confident about them tonight. They lost 2 very close games. They were up 58-54 at halftime of Game 3. And then in Game 4, they really should have won the game.
Absolutely, huh, Mad Dog?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, that's strong. Listen, here's my thing when people point out in series how close games are. The margins for winning are small. And so, yes, they were so close, but they didn't get it. And so I'm just surprised that you came in on that one so hot, because to me, there's still room for the Wolves to be better. Yes, there's room for the Lakers to be much better as well. But everything about the Wolves in terms of the challenges that they presented to the Lakers is legit.
Right. Well, don't forget, Luka was sick in Game 3. He was not a factor in that third game.
I'll give you that.
And they almost won. Dan McDaniels had a great game in that game.
Jaden McDaniels.
Had a great game. Listen, I have some, and I don't blame, just like I don't blame Thibodeau, and just like I don't blame JJ for the 5 guys in the fourth quarter, the second half the other day. People screaming and yelling. Oh, hold on now. Doncic missed a layup. LeBron missed a layup. They missed a call, and LeBron, be fair about LeBron. He missed a 3 which would have won the game. That was a foul, where they looked at the foul. That was a foul, and he threw a bad inbounds pass. Mm-hmm. So he made 3 or 4 mistakes in that game, too. He won't do that again. I could definitely see the Lakers winning.
I'm not condemning J.J. Redick, but the reality of the situation is you're not going to win many playoff games if you don't rest your starters in the entire second half. That's just a fact, because the teams that you're going up against are no joke. And in the case of the Minnesota Timberwolves, understand, they're bigger, they're more physical, and they're younger. So for you to think that you're going to play your starters for 24 straight minutes without any rest whatsoever, what's the chances are that you're going to pull off a victory? You come into every series understanding that there's personnel that you're going to have to utilize, and you're going to have to sink or swim with them. I don't give a damn if it's 2 minutes. You got to buy yourself 2 minutes. I don't give a damn. You got to put somebody on the court for 2 minutes, and then, you know what? Give them a couple of fouls away, for crying out loud. Extra additional rest, anything that it takes. Why is Jimmy Butler so valuable to Golden State? It's not just because he's scoring. It's not just because he knows how to win. It's because he gets to the free throw line and he gives so much time for Steph Curry to be spelled that you're able to benefit from that, because he gives you rest within the game. JJ alluded to that the other day with the Lakers, but that's not how it panned out. Anthony Edwards outscored Luka and LeBron 16-7 in the fourth quarter by himself. LeBron James took 2 shots in the fourth quarter, didn't score a basket, was taking time off offensively because he had so much to do defensively. What is Julius Randle and these boys doing? They're putting a body on him. This is LeBron James we're talking about, who is very, very capable of playing bully ball under most circumstances, any damn time he wants to. But you go up against Minnesota, and Julius Randle don't mind banging. Jaden McDaniels doesn't mind being in your face. Rudy Gobert is 7-1, 7-2. And oh, by the way, Ant-Man is getting up in your jockstrap. That is what he does. I mean, he ain't just scoring offensively. He's getting up in you. He's getting up in Luka. Luka, notorious for lacking conditioning. Coming into the season, he was hurt. Went from Christmas Day to the trade deadline. Hadn't played. Okay, come with the Lakers. He still has to work himself into shape. What are they doing? They're picking him up 94 feet. They're making him work all game long. banking on him being tired come the fourth quarter. And what happened last game? He looked tired come the fourth quarter. So I think the Lakers win game 5, but I don't see them winning the series at this point. I'd be shocked if they won 3 in a row over this Minnesota team because, as you alluded to, it ain't, listen, when they lost game 2, it's because they shot horribly. But understand.
And they were still in striking distance.
They were still in striking distance. And understand, they can get up in you. They can shut you down. Austin Reeves, we talked about him being a big-time third wheel. Non-factor, pretty much.
I think Minnesota's winning this, Mad Dog.
Oh, hold on now.
You just came in with
I
the
do.
The T-Wolves barely won games 3 and 4.
It barely don't matter, Mad Dog.
Thanks to you continue to play these barely games, you're going to let one slip away. You're not going to get a call.
Mad Dog.
They got a couple
The
calls.
postseason is about barely.
Tonight.
The postseason is about barely. This is what I will say. I understand where you come from, Mad Dog. You didn't realize that during the play-in in the Western Conference, the T-Wolves were quietly ascending because you didn't realize that lower seed meant that this team has a stout defense, has a killer that's leading the way, and are very confident and clear in how they play basketball.
That's kind of cachet Doggy has now. You rubbing the shoulder to convince him.
I love
The
Doggy.
better jacket than yours. Monica and I are good friends.
Rubbing the shoulder to
And
convince him.
let's not forget about Naz.
Don't feel
I
left
want
out.
to be gentle. He's wrong.
And let's not forget about Naz Reid, who made those big shots.
Now you know.
But
Now you talking.
those are threes.
But let's
Those are
also
threes.
not forget.
He's not going to make those all
Also
the time.
not forget, he's a legit 6'9", and he can defend. So again, you have a situation where the
missed
Lakers
two
don't.
layups, Steve.
I'm saying the Lakers don't have bigs. So you're LeBron, you're Luka, you're going up against these cats. It's not easy, and they're coming because they had nothing to lose because everybody predicted they'd lose the series.
And remember,
They'll get tight. I guarantee you, they'll get tight.
Not
That game's
Ant-Man.
close Friday night.
Not Ant-Man.
They'll get tight.
and I think
Not
you're not
Ant-Man.
giving them the credit for the experience of last year.
Oh, it helps.
The Wolves are not as young and inexperienced as people want to believe.
They won a couple series. I'm not saying it's going to
Mad
be
Dog.
easy. I just said Houston's not winning. I agree with you. Lakers could win this series. They have 2 great players. They could win.
Mad Dog,
I
if
did.
Minnesota
They could.
gets past the Lakers, you think they can get past the Warriors?
Yeah, absolutely.
Minnesota can get past the Warriors?
They
Yes.
could.
Okay, just wanna
They
make sure.
could because
Absolutely.
they got so much size on the Warriors.
They
But
could
I
do
will
that.
say this to you. I think the Lakers going to win tonight. But it surprised me if they lost. Ant-Man and these brothers are coming. They're playing with house money tonight.
That's
Tonight.
what worries you.
Tonight. I'm saying they're playing with house money because they got you 3-1.
Right.
They're on your home court.
Yeah.
You understand? Everybody believes, okay, the Lakers should win this game. I think Minnesota comes in there tonight, like I told you, Ant-Man, shark and blood-infested waters. He smells it.
They didn't do it in game 2, though, Steve. They played a bad game 2 when they were up 1-0.
Doggy.
Awful.
But they
were awful
played
shooting
3
basketball.
really good games to get this lead. The other thing that I will kind of submit to the conversation, at large, we keep praising experience, and you're absolutely right. Been there, done that, having the experience, having cachet. But you also can't ignore the mileage. Like, LeBron James is 40, and maybe we are finally starting to see his mortality as far as the basketball
And Minnesota said he's 40.
Yep.
And Luka's usually not in shape. They don't have either problem.
If
That's
they
what's
call
making this
Anthony Edwards is ascending.
if they call the foul
He
when they got
capitalized on
stripped,
them being tired.
Lakers win the game.
Talking about a play.
Yeah.
Well, can
Well, now the last 10 seconds, Steve.
All right, let's leave it there.
Last 30 seconds of the game.
How about Anthony
Doggy,
Edwards
you
having
can hold
40
my
points?
hand.
Okay, we got to leave it there. And let's settle down with 40. 40 is the new 30,
Bring it
so
down.
let's not act like 40's geriatric.
30
Okay?
seconds.
Real life, yes.
Basketball.
As an
Let's
athlete.
real
Let's
life,
take
Molly,
it down.
not running on a
All right, let's
basketball
all settle
against
down.
23-year-old.
All settle down.
All right.
All right, coming up. What's that?
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we noticed that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.